Harley Davidson, and now she is the first Harley Davidson tech. So give it up for Paris McGowan. Okay, here's the touching one. So if I take, you know, a little bit long because this is special right here. This is just really like stories like this just really get me. But this next story is about Nicholas Watson, and he is a graduate of Arkansas High. Nicholas was diagnosed with ADHD and autism, and they said he would never be able to, go forward in life intellectually. Like he would never be able to retain knowledge. He could not learn, and said he wouldn't be able to, think as a rational adult. So he would have the mind of a child forever. But he defied the odds. He graduated with a 4.8, which was the highest GPA in his high school history ever. Like nobody's ever done that before. He got 1.5 in scholarships, and yeah, man, he's got accepted into over 45 different colleges. So clap it up for Nicholas Watson. Yeah, this was a super random live. Those articles was the only thing I had for you guys today. I'm gonna just tell you some stuff I got going on. I'm working on a jingle, so pretty soon, probably by the end of this month, you'll be hearing the Narrative Podcast jingle. It's a service this platform offers to customize a jingle for you. So that's coming. Getting it real professional sounding. Oh yeah, I don't have a sound effect machine, but I found a way to add some sound effects to the platform. Just want to unveil one. The good old yeah, we're getting it right. And then I got a braille one too. I'm gonna have to add the braille one in a second. Let me see if I can do it now. Okay, I'm trying to mess with it. All right, I think I got it. Let me see.
Bruh.
Yeah, I found a whole bunch of good ones, so I'll be looking for ways to use them. So, like I said, I got the jingle coming up, working on the Narrative Podcast merch. I might do some pressure. I might do some pressure merch, put pressure on them, because that kind of came out the blue. I don't want to be known for that, but hey, if that's the lane they're trying to give me. So hope everybody had a good, productive weekend. Like, what did y'all do? Y'all watch the Super Bowl? I missed it, like unintentionally. I was doing the cleanse earlier in the week, and I was cleansing, and I'm gonna leave it there. I caught the highlights, so yeah, Yeah, I ain't gonna get too graphic. I'm gonna be trying to drive fast next month. You know, yeah, man, spring. Getting ready for this spring weather. What else did I want to talk to you guys about? Oh yeah. So, heard it here on the Narrative Podcast first. I gave Snoop Dogg his roses, and now he is owner of the label that made him, Death Row Records, and that's something I always, all since I've been doing this, talking about the power of words. He was on Wallow and Gillies, $1 million worth of game. And on that interview, everybody in the world seen it. He said they should just go on and let me be the president of Death Row Records. And now fast forward, he is. So let it be written, so let it be done. Like, so you got to be careful with the power of your words, because you might end up getting just what you asked for. But this is a good thing in his case. So happy for the brother. I think he spent most of his career just kind of wondering how it could have been different. But everything happens in divine timing, so I think it's his time to be the president of Death Row Records and restore it to its rightful splendor, because there's positive and negative in everything. So I know he also remembers all the good times. All the old artists remember the good times too. It wasn't all just negativity overall at Death Row, as you know, shown in the public. They was having a good old time, and so they're all mature now. You know, Snoop's 50 plus, Dog Pound's 50 plus, Rage, everybody, the original surviving roster members are all now, you know, older and wiser. So, you know, hopefully we get you know, Death Row reunion, a Chronic Part 3, you know, with the original Death Row roster, all surviving acts of Death Row, or if not an official Chronic Part 3, at least a Death Row compilation album, you know. And he is most suited for the task. I think he's going to do a good job, because he knows what it's like as an artist, and he knows what, you know, an artist wants and needs. And I think he really wants to be in the position where he can set everybody up for success and bring that unity in the West Coast and hip hop period, because he's now formed really strong bonds with East Coast artists, and it'll probably be a whole lot of East Coast West Coast collaboration, not domination. You know, it's enough in it for everybody. So, you know, I think, spoiler alert, I will be talking about the Super Bowl and what it really meant. I came across something super dope, and this was a Caucasian guy, because I follow a lot of conscious community stuff. So somebody from the conscious community has shared it. I think it was on well, they hate this phrase, a Hotep page, but you know, somebody from the comedic science community has shared it to their page, and the gentleman was basically saying, breaking down why athletes get paid 5 and 6 figures. He was saying basically, it's like a throwback to the Roman Greco days, and the athletes are just basically distractions to distract us to distract the people from the affairs of state. So they would have these gladiatorial games. I think he called it the Roman holiday. Let me see if I can dig it up. You can listen for yourself. I think I got it. Let me see. Shoot, I got it, but I don't hear the audio.
Dollars a year. Can you believe this? And why is that? It's the Roman circus.
Oh, it said the Roman circus.
When the people become restive, and when the people are asking questions, and when the people don't like the policies of the emperor, he sends them to the circus. He creates a circus. He builds.
Hold up, let me get it from the beginning.
That's why they pay athletes these fantastic salaries. I was listening to the radio the other day. They just contracted to pay one player on one team $6 million a year. Can you believe this? And why is that? It's the Roman circus. What does the emperor do when the people become restive, and when the people are asking questions, and when the people don't like the policies of the emperor? He sends them to the circus. He creates a circus. He builds a giant coliseum. Then he begins to throw the Christians to the lions. And he has great chariot races and football games and basketball games, all to keep the idiots preoccupied with things that don't mean anything in the scheme of the entire world, so that they don't have the time to learn what the truth is, so they don't ever get smart enough to learn how they're being manipulated, so they don't ever question the emperor. That's why they pay a player of a football team or a baseball team $1 million or $2 million or $3 million a year. It is the Roman circus. I know men who don't know anything in the world except who plays third base for the Mets, and they think that's a great accomplishment. And they meet and pat each other on the back and bond and go have cocktails and talk about what this guy that plays third base for the Mets did in last night's game. Sad. It's really sad. Is there any room in
All right, so I hope that was audible, because this is live, so I probably won't be able to hear if you heard it. But as the gentleman said, it's the Roman circus, and I think there is a lot of truth to it when you think about it, because baseball, football, basketball, all these sporting events kind of happen around the time when they're discussing politics, when we need to be looking at what's going on in our backyard locally, like gubernatorial campaigns, when we're trying to elect a chairman of the board or some type of public office. We have a sporting event. And then really, if you think about it, boxing too, because that happens when they got some type of election going on. But I think he broke that down really articulately. So that's just something to think about it. I'm glad everybody had a good time. Eminem took a knee. That was dope. But, my only criticism about that is I wish he would have, because he knows everybody in the industry that put a stamp on Eminem, like all the black people. So I ain't picking on him just because he's Caucasian. From what I'm about to say, I think it would have been more impactful had he consulted with, all his black friends. Like he should have called up Royce or somebody to be like, Should I take